thanks for stopping by. I'm on the way up north. I left Sacramento 8 o'clock this morning and doing a little bit of a 9-hour drive. Gonna end up in Oregon City, in Oregon, to inspect a Ford truck, an 85 Ford truck for a customer. But on this 9-hour drive, we'll be able to see a lot of nice landscape, even though right now it's a lot of smoke. There's another wildfire up here. I'm just about to cross over Shasta Lake, beautiful Shasta Lake. And we'll see if we can stop and see some nice little stuff before that Ford truck up in Oregon City. But it'll be a nice little drive. I love coming up to Oregon. It's just more relaxed than down in California. Not so busy, not so developed. I really like it. It's like visiting an old friend. And I'll be gone 3-4 days probably. End up in Washington tomorrow, and then zigzag inlands or along the coast. I don't know. Depends on where the vehicles are. So more info on that, but I'll keep trucking along here and hang on tight and hang in there. More stuff is coming up here soon, and I'm hoping you'll like it. So I'm just about half an hour north of Redding along I-5, and well, the forest all around here looks a little green right now, but there was a raging wildfire here just a few years ago, and I guess it looks like a balding person with a hair implant. It's a little sad to see, but at the same time, that's what's needed for growth. So by the way, about temperature, I might have touched on this subject earlier, but even though it's Northern California, it doesn't mean that it's hot or cold by any stretch of the imagination. It's about 100 degrees Fahrenheit right now, so over 30 Celsius, and it feels fantastic. Love it. So right back there is Mount Shasta, and it's about 14,000 feet high, about 3,200 meters. It's a pretty impressive mountain. Actually, it is what they call a potentially active volcano. It has erupted, and there's a lot of lava streams and lava beds all around it. It's the closer you get to it, the more impressive it is. It's quite a sight to see. Mount Shasta, if you're in the area, definitely worth taking a look at it. Go for a little hike. You can hike up to the top of it. They say it takes 2 days. So I'm about to get into Oregon here in a little while, and everything is smooth and easy. It's smooth and easy, and that's what it is up here. Driving around is just so relaxing compared to a lot of parts of California and obviously other states and countries as well. But for me personally, driving up north and entering Oregon and Washington, it's just it is nice. I was thinking about this whole thing with distances and time to different destinations. Growing up in Sweden, we always talked about kilometers. How many kilometers? This and that. From my hometown, it was 111 kilometers to Stockholm. Very precise. Well, when I moved here to California about 25 years ago, I never once described the distance in miles. or kilometers. It's by time, just only time. Sacramento to Portland, 10 hours. All right, Sacramento to LA, 6.5. How about down to the grocery store? Well, that's about 2 minutes. So everything is about the time it takes and not the measurement in miles or kilometers, which I like a lot. What do you guys think? What's the most honest way to describe a destination or a distance? Obviously, a distance is a distance, but the time you get there, the time it takes for you to get there, I mean, that is really what's the most important thing, I think. Anyways, just rambling on here, going up I-5 up into the mountains. Hope you guys are having a good time so far. I know I am. I'll play some music and I'll catch up with you later. So I was just mentioning wildfires a little bit earlier, and there's a new one right ahead of me actually. I'm just approaching Ashland, Oregon, and it seems to just have started, but there's a lot of fire crew here already to prevent it from spreading. Obviously, it's not too far away from the freeway. All right. Outside of Medford, Oregon, and driving a 83 Ford truck. Very nice truck. And man, it's 100 degrees outside, but it's a hot, fun day, that's for sure. That's a great truck. I think my customer will be happy with this one. Done and a lot more to go. Heading north to Springfield, just outside of Eugene, Oregon right now. But as much as I possibly can, I try to avoid the busy interstates, the modern freeways. I'm trying to take the old roads when my schedule allows me to do that. Not always, but as much as I possibly can. The old America is still here. It's on the side roads, it's on old interstates. It's everywhere. You just gotta look around and take your time, and it is magic. Take your time and enjoy old America as much as you can, when you can. It ain't gonna be here forever. Maybe you're just like me, maybe you like the old. And if it's beat up, if it's worn out, it's just better. This is just a little building by the railroad somewhere. It doesn't really matter what it is and what it has been, but to me right now it brings me joy, and that's really all that matters. And it's all here, dilapidated, messed up, forgotten about, but it's here. It's got soul and it's got a story to tell. What story? Who knows? But everything has a story to tell. Talking about America, old America, and how it still exists. And it does, you know, getting off the interstates, getting off the major interstates. This is a favorite place of mine in Rice Hill, Oregon. It's just beautiful. I mean, come on, all these old A-frame cabins. And I stayed here last year. They're all restored, not ruined by any means. They're restored to the old original interior, and they're just beautiful to stay in, very affordable, and extremely nice people here. So this is definitely something I recommend you guys stay at, Rice Hill in Oregon. It's a blast from the past, if you will. Absolutely fantastic. This is the old America that we all love, we see but barely ever get to experience, but it's here all right. Rice Hill, Oregon, check it out. Okay, the end of the workday. Now fun begins. So I looked at a brown Ford truck in Springfield, Oregon, and now I'm parked in Albany, also Oregon. I'm gonna try to find some food is the plan. The lady at the hotel gave me a recommendation. She said, "You will love it." And I don't know what she means by that. Why would I love it? She doesn't know me. Do I look like I'm gonna love that place? We'll see what it is. Apparently it's called Humpty Dumpty's, and they had chicken. Life is good. We'll see what Humpty Dumpty has to offer. Interesting way to the restaurant. I like it. Let me tell you, I like it. Just never know. If you're thinking and walking, you're talking outside of the box, cool things will happen. Well, I guess I just left Albany. I'm in Millersburg. Apparently established 1873, and I don't know, that hotel lady, she was just putting a fast one on me, or what the deal is, but I don't know. Humpty's Dump. That's the advice I got from the sweet, round hotel lady. Go to Humpty's Dump. You will love it. Love it, she said. Well, maybe I will. We shall see. Yeah, hotel lady did not lie. The food was, well, there's definitely not a barbecue in this park tonight. There's a round hole, and there's a square hole, and it smells really bad for obvious reasons. Well, if you just pom-pom loud enough, nothing bad is gonna happen. My grandma told me that. Day number 1 out of, I don't know, 3, 4, hard to tell, but we're off to a good start. Got some good trucks, met some good people, saw a lot of nice stuff, listened to a lot of good music, ate some questionable food, going for a nice evening walk. Life is good. Over and out, Scott. Sometimes you just gotta keep on walking. After midnight, searching for you. Who knows where the road ends and who cares? Where it starts, where it ends, as long as you're on it. Just about to go through Portland, Oregon. Beautiful town, beautiful town. I dig it a lot of bridges, a lot of water, a lot of history. Obviously caught a lot of bad rep the past few years of riots and looting and all kinds of negative things, but definitely a city worth checking out. It's pretty remarkable. It's like a mini San Francisco, if you will. So going through there and just flying by to end up in Mossy Rock, Washington, and check out a 84 Ford truck. See what that's all about. It's supposed to be something pretty mean looking, brutal and high, loud and proud. So that's coming up.
I shipped out on freighters, going out to sea. I got a gal in every port, waiting just for me. Well, I don't know why they're waiting. They all know that
Check it out. So that was a no-go on that truck. Man, that was pretty nasty. And once again, I do realize and understand that what I believe is good and what sellers believe is good is usually completely different. The dude was nice. He liked his truck. He thought it was the shit. But was banged up. Not what my customer wants at all. They want original, untouched trucks. And this one was messed with. It was wrenched on with a vengeance. And oh well, somebody's gonna like it. I did not. And now I'll be heading to north of Seattle, actually not too far from the Canadian border. We'll see what awaits up there. I got a couple of leads, and hopefully something will pan out, so we'll get another truck today. Meanwhile, I'm enjoying the beautiful day up in Washington. So that truck was good, and my customer will definitely be happy. Nice seller as well. Now I'm just cruising around east of Seattle, up in the foothills. Little small, nice little cities and towns here. This one is called Duval, and yeah, Friday afternoon, people coming home from work, I guess, and chilling. I see people barbecuing already, drinking some beers, ice cream for the kids, obviously. Nice. A beautiful day. Beautiful little drive up here. I feel very privileged to cruise through here. I almost feel like I'm an investigative cop or something. So I was looking around on Marketplace, and I saw an ad on a vintage roof rack for my 68 Saab. And I guess it's supposed to be here somewhere, on an old abandoned ski resort of sorts up in the mountains way east of Seattle. That's a nice little extra activity. Okay, day number 3. So now we're heading south again towards Sacramento. I just left the little town of Cle Elum up in the Cascade Mountains. A beautiful little place. So we're gonna head towards Sacramento. So about a 13-hour drive. But today I have no scheduled plans whatsoever, and I like it. I like it a lot. So I'll be zigzagging around, looking for, I don't know, cars, trucks, secondhand stores maybe, ice cream. Just getting a lot of creative, fun ideas as I'm driving around here. I'm using my voicemail on my phone all the time, my voice memo that is. Coming up with some ideas for some poems and some lyrics or whatever I don't want to do with the cars back home in the garage. It's a source of creativity, that's for sure. It's a beautiful day, and it's a good day for living. maybe it's a little hippie-ish of me to stand here and gaze over the big hillsides, but I think it's fascinating, you know, how small we are, you know, us humans. And when you see all these mountains and you know, the hillside and everything that's just created by ice ages and volcanic eruptions, earthquakes. I mean, the planet has been ravaged for millions of years, and you still see evidence of it. I find it fascinating. It seems like we stumble upon a little car show and a festival of sorts in the little town of Goldendale that I've never heard of before. Still in Washington. So we'll
Just the end of it?
see what it is. Yeah, we'll continue. Happy people out here. I don't know what they're celebrating, but they're definitely some form of festivity. And one would be a fool not to attend a festivity of sorts. We got some nice looking cars here. And well, here comes the local sheriff and he's pulling a boat. Well, they seem happy. What a nice little town. Support local business, Goldendale. What a cool little thing. You just stumble upon this little thing, and that's again what I mention all the time. Get off the busy interstates and take the old interstates and old country roads. This is what you'll see. America is still here, and happy, happy, happy. Love it. Quite a variety of cars here. 57 Chevys, a new Corvette, an old trike, 57 convertible. I mean, they got a little bit of everything. For a town this size, I'm pretty impressed by the variety of cars and the interest. Feel the need to check it out a little more. I had never heard of Golden Dale before, and now I will never forget it. What a cool experience. Just along Interstate 97 in Washington. Beautiful little town. Happy people. What a parade, man. And the Cossacks stunt team from Seattle, never heard of them. They seem to be have been into the business for quite a while. I gotta check that out when I come home. But yeah, we're signing out here from Golden Dale, Washington with a newfound love for this little city. Hang on, let's keep going. Such a peaceful area to drive around in. Kind of makes you wonder why people want to live in this city, but I guess it's got its normal explanations. Anyways, we're about to cross over the Columbia River, and it's just an amazing river. Maybe not a lot of people have heard of it that much, the Mississippi and all that stuff. Obviously beautiful and big rivers, but Columbia River starts up in Canada and ends in the Atlantic Ocean. It's a wonderful river, and a lot of activity down there too. But like I said, it's so peaceful, it's so relaxing, kind of just floating around on these beautiful little boats here. Not a lot of traffic, not a lot of buildings. Just enjoying the pristine nature as much as possible. So I'm still driving along Interstate 97, and it's like I said before, and I may just be a spokesperson for old interstates, but it's beautiful. Not a lot of cities, not a lot of towns, not a lot of buildings, so I'm just cruising along here. We're gonna go through some small towns, more or less ghost towns. I'll take some pictures and show some footage of that. Otherwise, it's just cruising here for hours until we get to Bend, Oregon. There's another little town just cruising by along the interstate, Moro, M-O-R-O. I stopped here a few times during my travels, and it's one of many of those little towns. You know, they have a little main drag, a couple of old buildings, maybe a pub, maybe a restaurant, a little post office, and that's about it. There's not a lot of activity here. You gotta admire people that still live here. I guess farming would be the main income around this area, and I'm guessing that's what people do. They farm and maybe drink a beer, have an ice cream, and go to church. That's about it. And as soon as it started, it ended, and we're now outside of Moro again. Parked along I-75, just entered the little town of Kent. There's not a whole lot of things happening here, which you will soon kind of find out. The old gas station, long gone, and just another beautiful memory of the past. I bet it was thriving at some point. I mean, somebody must have filled up in that little gas station. That barn was used for something. Many cars came along here. Old Cadillacs. Probably most tractors. Trucks. Beautiful farming town. Snow-covered mountains all the way back. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3 snow-covered mountains around here. I mean, that's well, before I even had time to react, I was out of Kent and into another little town, Shanika. For some reason, there was a whole bunch of Chrysler cars there. That was fun. And yeah, typical little old western town, still clinging on to life. And we are happy for that. This is really in the middle of nowhere, so you know, the fact that people are still engaging in business and having a gas station and a liquor store and a bookstore and a museum. I mean, I think there's like 18 people living there, so gotta love it. Enthusiastic people, can never get enough of that. We'll keep trucking here. I seem to not get very far today. I'm just stopping all the time to take pictures, but hey, I got all the time in the world. I'm gonna get to where I want to get eventually. No. I have absolutely no intentions of bungee jumping. It seems sketchy to me. But, however, we're gonna go and take a little look at some bridges. One of them that we are jumping from. Nice little time to stretch the old legs and have a nice little walk here. Go. Come on, man. Shit. Wow. Go. Come on, man. Shit. Wow. Well, I'm glad he did it, so I don't have to. Obviously, there has been volcanic activity basically all over the world, but I've never walked on a lava bed before, and this feels good. Just imagine how hot it was here tens of thousands of years ago, or whenever this volcano around here erupted. Wow, this is an interesting experience. All the way back there you see snow-covered mountains. Talk about a sharp contrast. As of right now we got about 100 Fahrenheit here. This lava bed. Wow. This was extremely uplifting. Makes me want to pitch a tent and camp here. That'd be something. I see that the trail actually goes all the way up on top of that hill, but I don't know, 100 degrees and absolutely no clouds today. I guess maybe for another day. Maybe for another day. for me in the car. Where are you? Where are you, little guy? I don't know if you can stay there. I'm gonna go for a ride, you see. And I don't want to hurt you. You sure are beautiful. You're looking after the car, and I appreciate that. So remember a little while back here in my video when I was driving by that A-frame cottage village? Well, I just encountered another one in Oregon also. This one seems to be under restoration, but nonetheless, it's amazing. Adventure continues. So stay last night at a Best Western, and pretty cool. At 9 o'clock every night they served milk and cookies. I find that fantastic. In 2025 they serve milk and cookies every night. So I had to walk down to the lobby, obviously, and check it out to see who ate cookies at 9 p.m. And there was a bunch of hard-looking bikers. You know the style. All clad in leather, a lot of facial hair, sitting there dipping cookies in milk. That was a interesting thing to watch. Anyways, gonna head out to a little place called Bonanza here in Oregon now and look at another Ford truck, and that should be the last truck before I head home. So hang on and let's see if we can nab this last one. Oh, so this is a nice truck. Let's see. It works. Well, shifts, that's a good start. Damn, that's a dirty windshield. But why not? Yes, another Ford truck, and I feel like I just won the lottery. No, don't at all actually, but it was a pretty nice truck and a very nice guy in a very nice area. So that was about it. I'm gonna coast home to Sacramento right now. It'll take me about 4 hours. We'll see if I see something good I can snap a picture of or shoot a little video. Well, our little journey is coming to an end, and I figured it would be pretty fitting to say goodbye to all you viewers out there from Mount Shasta. You remember in the beginning of this video, that's basically where this whole trip started, by Mount Shasta on the west side. Now this is the east side of Mount Shasta. I got about 4 hours before I'm back home in Sacramento, and at that point I have driven roughly 2,000 miles. That would be 3,200 kilometers in about 4 days. A beautiful journey in many ways, and I hope you agree. I know that this little production is amateur at best, but I'm having fun, and I hope you got some form of enjoyment out of it. It's just therapy driving around. I wish all the people with suffering from some form of depression or mental illness just go on a long road trip instead of popping themselves full of pills, and get out of the house, go on a road trip. It is mankind's remedy. So again, thanks for hanging in there. I know I'm all over the place, but I do appreciate you checking this out, and I might just do another video. We'll see. Take care. Back on deals.